Before we dive into how things started unraveling, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're into deep dives like this. We break down the biggest stories in entertainment without the fluff, just facts, receipts, and a bit of chaos. And trust me, you're gonna want to see how this one ends.
Dude, school is gonna be so awesome.
I like big boobs.
With all your favorite South Park characters.
Weird.
And if you disagree with this sentiment,
Oh, hamburger.
I don't need your business.
I had explosive diarrhea all night.
Hold on to your seats, folks, because what we have here today is truly unbelievable. The rumor mill has been buzzing with an absolutely wild claim. Rachel Zegler, the West Side Story star, is allegedly suing South Park for a jaw-dropping $100 million. That's right. You heard it, $100 million for a lawsuit against one of the most iconic, controversial animated shows in TV history. Is this for real? Could the young actress really be taking legal action against South Park for what's being called defamation and hate speech? It sounds like something straight out of a Hollywood drama, doesn't it? But here's the twist. Insiders are starting to question the legitimacy of these reports. Is this a fake AI-generated news story designed to stir up controversy? Or is this really the latest in a long line of celebrity feuds that might just have some legs? Stay with us as we explore every angle of this story, the rumors surrounding the alleged lawsuit, and the shocking truth about the rise of fake news in the digital age. You won't want to miss this. So, what exactly is being said here? According to unconfirmed reports, Rachel Zegler has allegedly filed a $100 million lawsuit against South Park for defamation, claiming that the show's portrayal of her and certain groups she's associated with is damaging her reputation. The alleged lawsuit reportedly stems from an episode that Zegler found deeply offensive, involving a storyline that some fans claim to be a thinly veiled jab at her public persona and some of the causes she advocates for. Defamation claims like this are incredibly serious, and a lawsuit of this magnitude would be huge, especially when it involves a high-profile actress going up against one of the most politically incorrect shows in TV history. But here's the catch. No one, and I mean no one, can seem to confirm whether this lawsuit is real. Multiple sources have poured cold water on the story, saying it could very well be the result of a fake AI news report circulating the internet. So, could this entire $100 million lawsuit just be a hoax designed to grab attention? That's the big question. But if we dig deeper, the true story might be far more complicated than we think. This brings us to a growing issue that's become increasingly prevalent in today's media landscape: fake AI-generated news. It's no secret that technology has made it easier than ever for people to spread misinformation, and artificial intelligence has taken this to a whole new level. Fake news stories, fabricated headlines, and even entire fake lawsuits can be created with a few clicks of a button. This is exactly what we might be dealing with here. Reports of Rachel Zegler filing a $100 million lawsuit against South Park have been popping up on various platforms, but when you take a closer look, you'll notice something strange. They all seem to be originating from questionable sources with no reliable backing. No official statement from Zegler's team, no confirmation from the South Park creators, just a barrage of sensational headlines and clickbait articles. It's almost as if someone or something created this entire story out of thin air, using AI to craft a viral sensation. And that's exactly what makes the modern media landscape so dangerous. The internet is flooded with false information, and distinguishing between fact and fiction has never been harder. Could this $100 million lawsuit just be another example of AI-generated clickbait meant to deceive and stir up drama? The more we dig, the murkier things become. In today's digital world, social media is king. Platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok have become the go-to sources for breaking news, but they've also become breeding grounds for misinformation. And this is where the alleged $100 million lawsuit between Rachel Zegler and South Park gets even murkier. In the blink of an eye, fake news can spread like wildfire, reaching millions of people within hours. Social media influencers, fans, and even celebrities themselves can amplify false stories without even realizing it. Could Rachel Zegler be the victim of a social media frenzy? Could a few posts on Twitter or Instagram have led to a viral rumor about a $100 million lawsuit that simply isn't true? What's particularly alarming is how quickly these rumors can snowball, especially when they're backed by sensational headlines and high-generated content. Zegler herself has been known to speak her mind on social media, but so far, there's been nothing from her official accounts to confirm or deny the lawsuit rumors. This leaves fans and followers wondering whether this whole thing is a creation of the internet, a way to manipulate public perception and stir up drama in the celebrity world. In an era where clicks, likes, and shares equal power, could a story like this be nothing more than an attempt to cash in on the viral nature of fake news? Now, let's entertain the what-if scenario. If this lawsuit were real, what would it mean for South Park? The show has always been unapologetically controversial, using satire and dark humor to target everything and everyone. Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the creators of South Park, are known for their unwillingness to back down from any criticism, regardless of how harsh it may be. So, could a $100 million lawsuit really put a dent in their empire? The short answer is probably not. South Park has been involved in numerous legal battles over the years, and it's come out on top every time. The show's irreverent tone has earned it a loyal fan base that doesn't shy away from its provocative humor. So, while a lawsuit from someone as prominent as Rachel Zegler might turn heads, it's unlikely that it would change much for South Park. But here's where things get interesting. If this lawsuit were real, it could spark a wider conversation about the limits of comedy in today's hypersensitive world. Could the show be forced to tone down its satire in response to growing backlash from stars like Zegler and their supporters? Or would the South Park creators simply stand firm and continue making the kind of content that's made them famous? The answer remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: South Park's legacy as the most controversial animated series of all time would likely remain intact, even in the face of a legal battle. Let's shift gears and consider something a bit more speculative. Could this alleged lawsuit just be another chapter in Rachel Zegler's rise as a powerful activist voice within Hollywood? We know that Zegler has been outspoken on a number of social issues, advocating for inclusivity, representation, and social justice. She's been a vocal critic of the industry's lack of diversity and has often used her platform to call out injustices. But could she be pushing this activism to the next level by taking on South Park, one of the last great bastions of freewheeling comedy that's known for mocking all things sacred? The idea of a lawsuit, even if it's fabricated, does paint Zegler as someone who isn't afraid to go after powerful institutions in the entertainment industry. If this legal drama were real, it could position her as one of the most controversial figures in Hollywood, someone who isn't afraid to take a stand against even the biggest forces in media. But then again, it's equally possible that the entire thing is a ploy to get her name in the headlines, positioning herself as an outspoken advocate for change in the media landscape. Could this controversy be part of a larger strategy on Zegler's part to carve out a niche as a Hollywood activist? Or is this all just a bunch of smoke and mirrors designed to create a media frenzy? Either way, the way this story unfolds could play a major role in shaping her future in the entertainment industry.